Let's get out here a little bit. All right, you ready? I'm gonna turn and stop. All right, right now we're in Tokyo, the most populated city in the world. And tomorrow, we're gonna find some snakes that live with millions of people. So let's go. What up, bro? All right, we're gonna walk some parks here in the city, and I think we can find some snakes. These parks are known to have a ton of different types of rat snakes. Well, really only two types of rat snakes. Some keelbacks. Look at that guy. And hopefully we can turn something up. Right now we're going to the park that has the Imperial Palace. So let's see what we can do. Big gate. Look at that, that is so pretty. Little frog right here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Another one right here. Go. All right. All right, nothing yet, but we're still looking. Okay, so yesterday we went to a park, went to a couple parks that are known to have these rat snakes with no luck. Today, we're getting out on a bullet train and we're going to Osaka. So I am getting up really early and going to a river park that is known to have them in pretty good numbers. So right now it's a little before 6 and I'm hustling over to catch the train, and we're gonna go see if we can see some Japanese rat snakes or Japanese four-line rat snakes chilling by the water over here. Hard to tell what turtle this is, but that might be the invasive red ear slider. Can't really tell right now because it's so far away and I have a big zoom on this, but that is the first herb. So let's keep on looking, see if we can find any snakes over here. I just came across a random turtle all the way up here, probably laying eggs or something, but I'll leave her alone. Definitely not a native turtle. Look at this area. Wonder if there's gonna be anything under the bridge. I hear that's a good spot. Okay, we did it. Right here is the Japanese Ratsnake. He's got such a, these guys, I think they're called the emperor snake too sometimes, because they got this shine to them and it's like almost like a bluish green shine. These guys are great for the city because they keep rodent population down. This guy, all he wants to do is constantly just slink back like this out of my hand, and it's really makes it a little bit more difficult to hold him. He hasn't struck at me once. He was super quick. I had to drop everything and just rush down underneath this bridge here. So that is such a cool snake. He has a little bit of a scar right here. Oh, he's just tickling me. His tail's going up my armpit. He has such a... See, this is what I'm talking about. The slinking back. He found something he wants to slink into. And he's just disappearing. So, I'm going to get him out of here. Now he told me on the other way. Okay, come on. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. But yeah, this, again, is the Japanese ratsnake. Great for keeping rodents down. They love eating frogs. I'm under a bridge, and there's definitely some people watching because this is Tokyo, and this is the most populated city in the world. And these actually get quite a bit larger than this. This is not a baby by any means, and an okay size one, but definitely a juvenile. Maybe about 3 feet long. Let's see if we can get him to pose for us a little better. I might try to put him down and stage some good shots, and just show the river in the background, because this is such a pretty snake and definitely deserves to be shown off. Wow. All right, well, let's get some more shots, and let's see what we can do. All right, I finally got him sitting a little pretty here. Okay, as I said, he was sitting pretty good for a couple pictures in my phone here. But yeah, I love these snakes. They are native to the 4 big main islands in Japan. And they have quite a diverse habitat. They can do from forest, and they do amazing in the city, obviously, because this is the most populated city in the world. And they still have these guys all throughout the city. The way he slinks is kind of funny. And they just do so well. They're so adapted to living alongside humans. And here, no one bothers them. They just let the snakes go on their way. They know that it's good for rodent control. There's an area where they worship these snakes because they get albino, and so they really appreciate these snakes here in Japan, and that's awesome to see. I love when cities can incorporate some nature and live right alongside it. So cool. Let's put this guy down. I'm gonna need to rush back because we're getting on a bullet train, and we're going to Osaka and Kyoto today. So maybe we can see something else there. I know a spot where we have found a lot of mamushis in the past. So hopefully we can turn something up. Let's go. That. I don't know if it's focusing. But if it's not focusing, I'll get some more film here in a second. Let's go. Look at me. The city in the background here. I know this isn't the best film because it's really dark under this bridge, but if you can see, if I leave the bridge, it's just thick forest. So this is probably the best we can get right now. Cool. Let's see. He was going down this way towards the water. Let's go put him down this way. See how he likes it. And the last thing I want to say is really the main predators for these guys is introduced cats and birds. So for the most part, he's going to be pretty good out here. So let's I don't know the best spot to put him, but I think maybe right here by the stream, a big river that's probably loud and crashing. And I really don't want to let this guy go. I love spending time with him. But yeah, I think we should let him go because we got, oh, that's the first time he went to bite. I just did this. I think he's getting a little irritated with me now, so I'm gonna let him go. put him right down over here. Let's see. Here we go. I'm sure he's gonna take off. Look how hard the water's crashing right here. He didn't want to go into the bushes for some reason, but I don't really want him to go into the water here because I think he'll get swooped out into this stuff. Actually, that's a pretty smooth current. I think I'll leave him alone so I don't scare him anymore, but I think you'll still be able to see him right through there. Oh, there's his head right here. Yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, really pretty habitat here too. I did not really expect to have such a beautiful habitat here in the middle of the city. So cool. Alright, I just let him go and now he's back cruising along the riverbank, probably hunting for frogs and rodents. I saw a couple of one of the parks we were the other day, some little frogs that he would make a very quick meal out of. But I need to head out. It's probably a 20-minute walk and another 40-minute train ride. And I cannot miss it or my family would be very mad at me. So right now, I'm gonna walk this way. I can show you the bridge that we're about to go to. Way over here, walking all the way around, and there's a train station over here. And right here, is that is this the Tokyo Dome? I know we're near it. This is a big stadium. So yeah, let's hurry up and get out of here. All right, here is another turtle. I think it's egg laying season. They're far away from the water. Well, I guess not too far, but they're all the way up this hill through a lot of shrubs and branches and stuff. All right, I just saw what I think was another one. It could have been a 4-line rat snake. And earlier, I forget exactly what I said, but that rat snake, its nickname sometimes is the Blue General because it kind of has that blue shine to it. I thought this was a snake. Hold on. Just a massive earthworm. But yeah, called the Blue General. They have a blue shine to them. Such a pretty snake. But yeah, I'm gonna go catch that bullet train. So, catch you then. All right, you have to do the mandatory 7-Eleven trip after a morning like that. All right, let's get it. Classes. All right, the other thing that I would like to add is that is a non-venomous snake. And if you don't know, if you're going to these foreign countries and you don't know what type of snake it is, don't grab it. I think that should be pretty obvious. But yeah, that is also the biggest snake in mainland Japan. But yeah, anyways, if you like this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I think we're gonna be doing some more mainland Japan, just a little more towards like Osaka and Kyoto. Maybe we'll get out into the forest and try to find some really cool stuff out there. And then after that, we are going to Okinawa. So the golden habu, the coral snake there, the Okinawa habu, I think it's called. They have a whole bunch of really cool snakes. And I think we'll have some pretty good luck because we're there for almost the whole week. Oh, also, hopefully we'll be able to see some sea snakes while we're there. Maybe get to snorkel with some. So let's go. All right, we made it. Now we're on our way to Osaka. Okay, right here is the four-lined rat snake. Well, the Japanese four-lined rat snake. He is not happy with me. He struck at me a couple times, but closed mouth. And the coolest part about this guy is he is the melanistic version. Look at that black belly, almost like an indigo. He still kind of has like a white lip to him. And last time I was here last year, this is the snake that bit me right on the face. So, but, oh, he got me right on the face. He's got quite the strike range right here. Well, I don't really trust them too close to me. And he is kind of locked in on me over here. But yeah, that is such a cool snake. These are one of the most common snakes you can find here. Living amongst all these populated area. They're really good for the area. And one reason why they're so good for the area is because they're great rodent control. Huge rodent hunters. They eat lizards, a lot of frogs. In Japan, this is that is such a pretty snake. He actually looks a little thick right here, so it might be a girl, could be gravid. Should we get this way? They're diurnal, so they're pretty visual. Let's see if he look at that. That is such a cool snake. We're over here just walking with the family in like a super touristy area. Just kind of trying to tap his head in a little bit. And the other part of the wildlife bros hate him. How long ago was it? A couple months ago, he found also a melanistic one eating a lizard or another snake. We'll throw in a clip of that as well. Kind of looks like a black racer from southeastern United States. Wow. That is so cool. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna let him go back over here. Got some people looking at us. But I'll get some, maybe we can get some pictures and some other close-ups. Look at that snake though. So happy I got to see the melanistic one. Yeah, he's not very friendly, it seems like.
That's a thick one. That's a thick boy.
What was that? That's awesome, man. You are awesome. You're awesome. I've come across several types of
Cut it.
snakes, but I don't
Cut the
have any.
cameras.
Coach just grabs them from the nature, you know?
Alright, let's put him back in his little cubby hole over here. He is really mellowed out. He was quite a... Oh.
Just laugh.
Alright,
That was pretty cool.
that was awesome.
I told you I would take you to the good herping spot.
You took me to a good spot.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How many booms?
That was 5 booms.
Rare? Rare?
What?
Rare?
That's a pretty rare snake, the melanistic one. And this is the famous touristy area where we just saw that snake. Well, the river right next to it. So pretty. Got this. Alright, right here. Okay, focus on it. We are sleeping. Not sleeping anymore. Japanese grass lizard. And then, up here, really high up, there's another one. I know it's really blurry, but there's another one right there. Let's see if it... Okay, it won't focus on it. There it is. There we go. Another Japanese grass lizard. Way over there. Obviously, not being from Japan, not the best with these frogs, but I think I ID'd this same exact frog in the last video. Could be a rice paddy frog. Like 95% sure that's what this is, but a lot bigger than the last ones I've seen. Pretty cool, but this guy better watch out because he is definitely mamushi food. So hopefully this guy can lead me at least to the mamushis that are in the area. Let's keep on looking. There's another one of these massive centipedes with a red head. I think it's the red-headed centipede. Pretty cool, but still not quite what we're looking for. This guy's just in his own element, unfazed by us.